It's remarkable. It's 35 years since Live Aid. That's to show how old I am. And as long as the camera stays far away from me, we will never know. Cheers to Live Aid and what it did. God.
So Peter, can I ask you a couple of questions regarding Live Aid?
Ask away.
So, what are your thoughts on the day? Obviously, you were there. You were there for the whole experience of the
yes,
the
I
show.
was. I was. I went to Wembley, and I sat somewhere in Wembley. It's a huge place, and I enjoyed. It was a glorious day, as I remember. It was the most fantastic day, and I went with a couple of friends and stuff, and no, it was lovely. It was a remarkable day, which the great and the good, and the bad and the ugly. I just remembered it with such fondness.
Were there any highlights of the acts performing there? That
Well,
you
of
saw?
course they are, but they're all well known, aren't they? So I mean, I'm not going to go. The highlights of the day obviously were Queen, in my opinion, but they were. It's I can't remember, but they were. Who was there? They were all there. I mean, I'm a bit biased because Queen and I remember them rehearsing for it and doing it, and there was Rick Parfitt and Francis and David Bowie. No, it was a glorious day, and it was history, I suppose. Now looking back in for music and rock and roll music, and it was just a glorious day. The thing I remember most about the day in the end, apart from the parties much later on in the evening, was how much I enjoyed it. The sun was beating down, and I was doing a show called I think it was called Trouble in Paradise. I'm going to just check this here. Yes, Trouble in Paradise. And a musical celebration of Randy Newman's songs with George Costigan, Fiona Henley and Belinda Lang. And it was at the Theatre Royal Stratford East. So that was 1985, yes. And I think the show started at 8. And I thought I left in very good time in my car to get to the theatre. Well, I didn't get to the theatre till 9. And I remember the theatre, they said to the audience where I was, and I was stuck out there, and did they want to go and leave, and they would refund. Anyway, to cut a long story short, they said no, they'd stay. So God knows how many drinks they must have given them in the bar, because Theatre Royal was such a fantastic organic thing where all the artists and we just did, and I arrived there and we almost went straight on stage because everybody else was ready, and I just put on, I can't remember what I was wearing, and we just went on stage and did this song cycle of the great Randy Newman songs, and had a great time. But I don't think we left till about 11 o'clock at night, and then I went back to my friend's house afterwards when he was waiting, because they all came back from, and then we went to a party, I think it was at Legends in Great Burlington Street, a big rock and roll.
Was that the Live Aid post party?
Yes, one of them. I think that was the main one, because we went. I remember going there, and the great and the good were there. Robert Plant, David Bowie, who I'd known, and it was and a whole host of people. It was great. Now listen, that's 35 years ago. Congratulations. And it's fondly. I remember it fondly. What else can I say? That's it.